Hey guys, Happy New Year. How are you? Today is actually New Year's Day. The weather seems nice outside. I haven't been out yet. It's a Sunday. Everything's closed. The things that I needed to get are closed. So I'm a little disappointed in that. I forget. I forget that we consider New Year's Day a holiday. Why do we really? It's just kind of a shift in a day, right? I mean, isn't it only a date on a calendar? I guess we jump into another year, but we're really jumping all year long, aren't we? I mean, jumping into different realities. The more you learn about universal law, the more you learn about how it works, the more you see that we really are jumping all the time. This Mandela Effect thing really has me going. Has anybody else thought about the Mandela Effect? Have you heard about it? We call it the Mandela Effect because of Nelson Mandela, because so many people remember him dying in prison back in the 80s. And then, as you know, he became president and then died later on. So which is it? Or is it both? We don't know. We don't know. There's other little things too. People talk a lot about the movies and songs and that sort of thing. I almost feel like that's kind of a distraction. I mean, if we're focused on the movies, if we're focused on the songs, I mean, yes, it can show us, okay, something weird is going on here. And no doubt something weird's going on. But is it a distraction? I mean, is it those people that are evil, that are trying to mess with our minds? Is it really some kind of universal shift? Are we shifting into realities? I don't know. I don't have enough of an opinion about it to talk about it. People have said to me, do a video on the Mandela Effect. And I can't because I haven't had the time to research it enough, and I don't want to do something that I don't know what I'm talking about. So if you have any ideas, definitely message me. It's really interesting to me. Today I want to talk about goal setting because it is the new year. Happy 2017. I really hope, gosh, please, Lord, help us. So many people have had such a horrible 2016, but I have actually several clients who ended the year on a sad note because maybe the things that they were hoping for didn't come to pass. And I was praying about that last night because there are things also all around that haven't come to pass, and I'm like, what's going on? And I know two things are happening. There's a shift in the universe. Excuse me, there's definitely a shift. The realm is the veil is getting thinner. Lots of stuff is happening. Yesterday, I don't know if you know, I did a Periscope yesterday, and in the middle of the scope, I got this shock of my arm. And I thought I had never felt it before, but going backwards and in prayer, the Lord reminded me that it did happen one other time. And it was a negative entity that was messing with me. I feel that that's what happened yesterday. And then I had to go somewhere, and my sons came with me. And my son is sitting in the front seat, and my youngest one, and he gets shocked as well. Just out of the blue. He's like, ah. So something's going on. Then I can absolutely, my other son saw the shadow man. If you don't know what the shadow man is, it's an entity that comes as a figure. He looks, like he's got the human shape, but he's in shadow. To me, the shadow man always represented that something negative was coming. I used to be in this relationship with a severe alcoholic, and that's when the shadow man started showing up in my life. And every time he would show up, sure enough, without a doubt, within the next couple days, he would go off on a bender. He was that type of alcoholic. He would go without alcohol for a long, long time, and then he would go on these benders. And sure enough, without a doubt, even one time I saw him in the window to our house, because we had to drive by our house before we could get there. It's kind of like we had to go around it to get to the driveway. And I looked up at the living room window as we were driving by, and I saw him in the window. And I said to Jay, he's there. And I almost went into a panic once I realized what he was there for. And Jay said, don't worry, no worries. I'm not going to do anything. I have no desire. Don't worry. Sure enough, I think it was 3 days later or something like that. He was off on a bender. I can't remember which one. There were so many, but well, so he's been showing up. I know the veil is thinner, and how about the animals? There's my Boo baby. Her name's Boo. Have they been acting strange? Have they been sensing spirit? I think what's happened is the veil is so thin that yes, there are good and bad entities out there. There's angels and demons always, but I think the veil has gotten so thin. We're starting to see, spiritual eyes are opened. We're starting to see not only the spirit realm, but and these are people that are seeing it that never had any experiences with this before. We're also seeing into people, at least I am, more so than ever. I mean, I have my gifts and everything, but I'm talking aside from that, just on a regular basis. It's like seeing people for who they are, seeing the spirit energy around them, not their aura. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the aura. I'm talking about what's guiding them, what's leading them, what is their motive, what's their motivation, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm seeing beyond the physical, beyond the aura, and it's not always so pretty. Anyway, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I don't know how I got off on that. I wanted to talk about goal setting. So many of us, New Year's comes along and you go, oh, I need a resolution. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to make sure I put aside 10% every day, or every paycheck. I'm going to balance the budget. I'm going to blah, 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 whatever it is. Some of us succeed at that. Some of us do not. Most of us do not. I think it's because it's almost like, oh, got to find something, got to do something. And then, when you get to a point, you realize, you know what, I make these resolutions and they don't come to pass. And then you think, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm just done. I know I was there. I was like, no more resolutions. It's just a day, 2017, January 1st, 2017 is a 1, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's a 3. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what it is. 2017. So January 1st is a 3. That should be my success day because I'm a 3. But 2017, just the year by itself, is a 1. It's a new beginnings. Yay, we need those. Don't we need those? Which would only make sense if this is a year of new beginnings. That means last year was a year of getting rid of all the yuck, karma, things going around, cause and effect. So yuck. Get rid of it. Go. Clean up the old, again, bring in the new, right? I'm sorry, I'm like off my rocker today. I'm really off my rocker. But anyway, goal setting. Okay, so you know what? Take your resolution. If you got it written down on a piece of paper, pull it out of that notebook, crumple it up and throw it away. Get rid of it. Unless you're one of those people that can stick to it, more power to you. God bless you, But if you're like me or like the majority and it, January 5th, January 2nd, January 1st at night, whatever it is, you're out the window, you've had that drink, you've had that cigarette, you ate that cake, whatever it is, you already spent all your money. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. But I've got an idea. I know most people, myself included, if it's on your calendar, if you have an appointment and you write it down in your calendar or you put it in your Google Calendar or however it is that you keep track of things, when you have something on your calendar, you set a reminder, whatever it is, you do that because it's important to you. You don't want to miss it. That's why we have calendars. I know for myself, I am old school. I still like the old one, the book that I carry around. I use my Google Calendar, but I like paper. I actually like paper. I like concrete. I guess I'm old, but I even like to do bookkeeping the old way with the ledgers and all of that. Anyway, if you have something on your calendar, it means it's important to you. If you set a reminder, it means it's really important to you and you don't want to forget it. So how about this? How about within the next 7 to 10 days, or within the next week or two? Don't give yourself too much time. I'll say put a limit on it of 7 days. Let's say 7 days. So between now and 7 days, pick a day that works where you can take a chunk of maybe an hour or two. Let's make it longer than an hour. How about an hour and a half to 2 hours where you can take that chunk? So I want you to pick a date, a time, and a place. And I want you to put it in your calendar. Make an appointment with yourself. Now, what you're going to do on this appointment is you're going to take your handy dandy notebook or your tablet or whatever it is you use to write notes to yourself. Writing notes to yourself is a great thing. Not only is it a good thing because it starts with a thought, so you have your thought and then you create it in your mind, but if you actually write it down, it gives it more power. So whether it be on your tablet, in your computer, whatever device you use, or the old-fashioned pen and pencil notebook, you're going to bring that with you and you're going to go someplace. You're going to literally pick a place and go there. Meet yourself there, okay? And it's important, set a reminder. Take an hour or two, this chunk of time, and treat it seriously as if you were meeting with someone else, as if you were going to a doctor's appointment, whatever. Treat it seriously. And don't do it at home. Actually make yourself go somewhere and do this, okay? And there's a reason for that. It's a psychological reason, okay? It motivates you to go do something. It changes the atmosphere. It's going to prompt you. Believe me, it's going to work. In the meantime, before your appointment, you want to prepare for your appointment. You're thinking about goal setting. Now, so many times we say, I want this, this, and this, and this, and we're so generalized. How about trying this? Start with your topics. What do you really want to change? Career, are you unhappy in your career? Would you like that to change? That could be a topic. Health could be a topic. Relationships could be a topic. Friendships, marriage, whatever. All of these are topics. So pick your topics. How many do you have? What do you want? Don't limit yourself, but don't overwhelm yourself either. Your money could be a topic, okay? And then I want you to, under that, think about it. Think about, what do I want to change and what can I do to change that? Now, we're only setting goals. We're not going to get into what we're going to do. We're setting the goals because at your appointment, you're going to go into what you're going to do and that sort of stuff. So pick your topics. Know what you want. Envision what you want. Don't go into detail because that's what you're going to do on your appointment. But just pick those topics, okay? And then once you have your topics picked, and I guess my phone kind of went out. So once you have your topics picked, I want you to think about them. Think about, like I said, we're not going to focus on the hows or what the actual goal is yet, just the topics. Think about it. Envision, put it into motion already in your thought, in your minds. We know that when we manifest, we have a clear vision. So, think about it. Get excited about it. Get excited about this appointment. You are meeting with the person that's going to change your life. Okay? So get excited about that. Know that that appointment is crucial to you. Pray about it and know that when you meet that person, yourself, invite God to be there with you. Invite God to talk this over with you. I know it sounds silly because he's around us all the time. But psychologically, I'm telling you, spiritually, I'm telling you, invite him, invite a legion of angels, a myriad of angels, and get excited about it. And once you're there, once you're at your appointment and you're writing down your goals and you're starting to think, okay, so you've got your topics and now you're going to write down your goals. What do I want? Okay, so my goal for money, my goal is to make $20,000 a month. Okay. All right. So now you can think, brainstorm, how am I going to do that? Now you don't want to put too much into how am I going to do that? Listen to that still small voice and take the advice, but we know that we got to let go to a certain degree and allow God to answer our prayers. So what am I going to manifest, I guess, and what is it within my power that I can do Can I put aside so much? Can I tithe? Can I help other people? Can I work more hours? Whatever it is. But don't get locked into what you believe. Remember, we don't ever want to lean on our own understanding. We want to hand it over. Okay? And you want to dream your dream, plan, do it, and review it. So, what you can take the time to do in this appointment too is also review things that you've done in the past, old resolutions, old goals that maybe you didn't meet. I don't want you to focus on that. I don't want you to focus on the negative. I don't want you to beat yourself up. I just want you to kind of review it and see what went wrong. So many people were hoping or wishing or for whatever. And it seems with the end of the year came a lot of disappointment. You don't have to be disappointed. Today could be the day where it all comes to pass. And so what? It's a little late on your clock. God's never late. If God told you you're going to be in a relationship, you're going to be in a relationship. If God told you that money's going to be okay, it's going to be okay. We have to trust him. We have to trust him. I think we tend to doubt ourselves to the point where we doubt him. Think about it this way. If you're a parent, or even if you're not, envision it. You've got a couple little kids or teenagers, whatever, and you walk into your house and they're all kind of hanging in the basement. You come in from work. They don't hear you come in. You kind of walk down there and you hear them in this conversation. And they're telling each other that they're hungry and they want the pizza that you had told them that morning that you were going to order. And you're about to order the pizza, so you're about to shout out, hey guys, what kind of pizza do you want? And you hear them talking. You overhear them saying, well, I know that mom or dad said that they were going to get us a pizza. And I trust them, but what if they forget? Or what if we're not important enough? What if they're not thinking about us? We're not going to get the pizza. What are we going to do? We're going to starve. We got to figure out what we're going to eat. I'm hungry now. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I guess I don't deserve the pizza. I don't blame them for not giving me the pizza. We're not getting the pizza. How would you feel? Wouldn't you be really kind of heartbroken? Wouldn't you be saying, guys, I told you I was getting you the pizza. What kind do you want? That's what we do to God. He tells us, he says it over and over in the Bible. He says, not to worry about what you'll wear, where you'll live, or what you'll eat. He tells basically not to worry about the necessities. He tells us, ask and you shall receive. You ask and you don't receive because you ask with an impure heart. First he says, you have not because you ask not. And then you ask and you still have not because you ask with an impure heart. So we got to make sure that our heart is pure, our motives are good. But same thing with us. If we tell our kids or our friend or our boss that we're going to do something and we're just about to do it and we hear them saying, oh, they're not going to do it. I got to figure out a different way. What do you feel like? Now, God is not a person. He doesn't get his feelings hurt like we do. It's not the same thing, but he set up universal laws, okay? And the way the universal laws work, they work, first of all, okay? They work. When people ask me, does prayer work? It kind of bothers me because prayer doesn't work. Prayer is. Does he answer prayers? Yes, he does. But he's not a genie in a bottle that it works, okay? But there are universal laws that he set up that if we utilize them, they never fail. The only thing that's going to make the law of vibration fail, the law of attraction fail, the law of cause and effect fail, any of those things, the only thing that's going to make them fail, it's that which is in motion stays in motion unless an outside source changes that. Okay? We change it. Does that make sense to you? Am I talking out of my head? Do you get it? Please comment below, subscribe, share. I'm trying to get up to 100. I got 70. I'm going on Periscope right after this, and I think I'll go live on Facebook. Although I'm trying to get away from Facebook. I have my own personal reasons, but either way, whatever it is, I have between the 2 pages, and I had 4, but I cut down 2. Between the 2 pages, I have almost 2,000 likes, people that follow me or whatever on Facebook. I'd like to get up to that on YouTube or more and on Periscope. But like I said before, if I get up to 100 subscribers on here and 50 on Periscope, and I think, what am I up to on Periscope? I don't remember. I'll have to look. But I know I'm almost there. I'm a matter of like 20 people either way. I'm giving away an Amazon gift card, and then I'll do something after that, and after that, and after that. I still have some raffle tickets left. $10 could win you a personal hour-long appointment with me, either by phone, Skype, or in person, depending on where you are. $25 ticket could win you a group gallery style, which is a $700 value. But if you're at a distance, we could use that $700 in any way that you like, any services that I offer that you like. So you know what? $25 will buy you $700, could win you $700 worth of services. $10 could win you $145 worth of services. I only have a few left. I'm not calling the winner until I sell those tickets. So if you're watching this, it's now January 1st, 2017. If you'd like to win those, please comment or message me at ANSWERS, the number 4, YOU16 @gmail.com, and let me know you'd like to buy some tickets. I'm also offering, just for today and yesterday, and then I'm done because they take way too much work out of me, a numerology chart if you'd like that. Again, email me. Subscribe and share. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy New Year. May all your dreams come true.